Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of EU4 as Kingdom of God. In previous episode, we got the truce with the Austro-Hungarians, which are now getting invaded by both Persians, and of course the French did declare their war already. Is there a third one? No, it's just those two right now. For the time being. We do actually have a little bit of spy network that we could use in there. Let's support some rebels, shall we? Bulgaria seems like a nice place to rebel this time of year. Also, we probably don't need a spy network in there anymore. Well, I suppose I could do a spy network in Portugal to cause some issues for them. Also, Songhai's over here. That could be a potential jumping off point to then go against the Spanish in North Africa. Although Spanish do have quite a bit of armies. Have we managed to increase our force limit by chance? A little bit, yeah, we could have another 32,000 army. Or what we could do is we could get some more conscription centers and try to get to full 40. Actually, we just need another 2 of them, then we'll be good. Well, in addition to the 2 that I started building. So yeah, that should be fine. Oh, there are still a couple places where we've got the level 1. So that's going to be another +1 over there. And we just need +1 from somewhere else. I guess we could get a +2, that's fine. Oh, Tunis! Aha! Oh, right, our trader over here in Tunis got transferred away. Let's send it back there. So yeah, Tunis is now a thing. And it looks like the Spanish are actually having a bit of potential rebellion over there at their hands. Bonfire of the Vanities. I'm going to take the Devotion, actually. Get that maxed out. Oh, well, that rebellion got dealt with. Oh, Genoa declared war on Crimea. Oh! I didn't realize that Crimea is still a thing. Yeah, no, I suppose that makes sense. Well, that probably got released from Ottomans at one war or another. There's a bit of Bulgaria separatists over there. I suppose that's good. Oh, Austro-Hungary accepts a demand for the province Legnica to be transferred to Poland. Okay. So over there... Oh, yeah, they got essentially cut off from part of Silesia. Interesting. Yeah, I have a feeling that Austro-Hungary is not going to be recovering from that war. Not easily, anyway. Let me just double check. We are now, yeah, we're 6 out of 8 of the wonder. So I guess Avignon needs to be built to level 3, and Cairo, the university over there, needs to be built to level 3. And then we got that achievement done. Silesia wants to go through my lands against Persia. I mean, I guess that's fair. I did say that I needed to get 1 more conscription center, so that's probably what we'll do. Get that underway, and I suppose there's also a bit of town halls that we could still build. Although the majority of them might not be that useful. But it will still reduce the upkeep a little bit, so it's all good. I suppose what I could do is I could start drilling some of these armies in here. We're going to be the brunt against the Spanish, although again, we might do a quick war against like someone like Ethiopia. And then from there, just, you know, fight against the Portuguese. So saying this week, I could use either the Great Holy War, which the Portuguese would still join in, or Imperialism, which actually either one works just fine. They're basically the same. Well, actually no, Imperialism takes the capital, so Great Holy War would actually be more beneficial for us. Well, a bit easier to achieve at least. That is probably what we're going to be aiming for, although we do need to increase our army a bit further before that. Ooh, right, let's seize the lands, shall we? We'd also do a bit more development in the meanwhile. There we go, that's quite a few points spent again, so we got another point in the force limit because of that. Oh, now we're starting to get the conscription centers as well, so we should be able to get to, well, basically build another 40,000 army. And I think that is what we shall do. Oh, I forgot that we could build marines. I'm not going to, but we could. Let's get a 4,000 army and combine that and start building up through the buttons on the army itself. Makes it a little bit easier. Imports compete with Papal quality goods. We'll also take the mercantilism. It will hurt our relations with the French a little bit. We've still got decent relations with them. We could probably go and improve the relations with them a bit further in the middle. Meanwhile, they're not actually maxed out either. Slight insult there, but that's fine. Are there any good stock exchanges that we haven't built yet? Mantua is okay, but that's not really that great. But I guess we'll just upgrade a couple of these things that we already have, even though it's not going to be initially a huge improvement. And then cathedrals. Well, there's some of these that would be okay, I guess. We're not going to build new ones necessarily, unless there's like a whole lot of build slots available, but most of these don't. We'll get a couple of those. Oh, right, let's go out and combine these into an army. There we go, so that should be another 40,000 in army being built right there. Do we have room for more? Oh, we could still have one more general. Hey, there we go. Herzegovina's being converted. Oh, we could actually turn this. Oh. Oh. Malachi is a thing now. Oh, right, so let's see, what did they cede? Zunga and Zurich to France, cede province of Bohemia. We'll give course 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to Bohemia. So Bohemia got 6 provinces out of this. It's not bad. Then release Wallachia and Bosnia as sovereign states. Countries will be guaranteed by France for the duration of their truce. Okay, so we can't declare war on Bosnia right now. Not yet, but eventually we will. Or we could, at least. Hey, there we go, that's another conversion done. So that begs the question, can we start making some states here? I mean, in theory, we could turn Croatia into a state. Also, quite a bit more points, which is not necessarily ideal, but we'll do it anyway. Printing press gives better... Okay, I'll take it. Oh, and we're going to upgrade... Oh, yeah, maybe we could upgrade to level 2, at least. Oh, and France... asking 15,000 soldiers. You know what? Sure. We're not that short. Well, I mean, we could have a bit more soldiers admittedly, but we're not that short, really. And we're going to... Oh, Calabria, we can get a soldier household there. That's another corps sorted out. Imperialism against Brandenburg. Oh. Oh, yeah, they got released, I guess. I don't know. Well, regardless... Oh, wow, yeah, Lübeck's started growing quite a bit. Lübeck is a pretty fun nation to play as, to be fair. Well, admittedly, I haven't played them, though, as Lübeck in a long while. But when I did, it was quite fun. Right, we've got another room for a general here, so let's get that sorted. Hey, we reached 100% professionalism. So the general cost goes down, our drill gain modifier goes up, and... Ooh, 2440. I mean, that could be a decent for drilling, I guess. So now we're starting to get... Actually, are we... in terms of armies... We've got the number 4 army in the world. Are we actually... Well, we've got a decent bit larger than the Spanish, but of course if we need to fight the Spanish and some of their allies at the same time, it might get tricky. Actually, who are they still allied to? Poland, Britain, and Portugal. And is Poland still allied to... Right, they've got Franconia and Lübeck as well. Oh, looks like Wallachia doesn't have any more guarantees. Oh, Poland's attacking Wallachia, okay. Oh, there might be an opportunity there. Try to enforce peace and then join on the Wallachian side of things. Try to break down Poland a bit. Oh, Bengal is fighting... Oh, they're fighting Ottomans, Hormuz, Kaledi, and Gujarat. I mean, I guess you're going to go through my lands. There are some areas that you kind of need to go through my lands to get to, so I guess that makes sense. Hey, there we go, that's another core done. Another conversion done as well. Oh, and we got another... Oh. Right, what have we got this time? 533, I mean, that's not too bad. I'm still probably going to go with the... actually, this time I might go for the military. Let's have a look at the Golden Bowl. What do we have? We're still 15 years away from the institution. Aggressive expansion impact could be somewhat useful. Could still declare crusades as well at that point. 211 cost reduction is always handy. But yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll go with the aggressive expansion impact. Use that a little bit further. And also, can I now call a crusade against the Ottomans? Yes, I can. How long do I have truce with them? Okay, about a year still. Oh, we're cruel. Well, that's not good. France? I'm not going to give you 1,000 ducats. I'm saving up for things. You should count yourself lucky that I still need your help against the Spanish, but after that, I might just... Oh, okay, let's go out and deal with that rebellion. I mean, luckily they're trying to seize down a fort. Level 7 fort at that, so it's going to take a while for them to get anyway. Got a couple more universities. Although we should really be saving out the money for upgrading another one of the great projects to level 3. Still slowly recovering the manpower. Which is going to take a while still to be really useful. Alright, we've got maxed out relations with France. We can... Oh! Right, so Poland already got a whole lot of land over here. So that... If they did have a war, that did not take too long. Oh, right, we stopped supporting the rebellion in Tunis. Okay, we could still... You know what, we're pretty close to no longer being ahead of time in admin tech, so we're going to save the admin points. Songhais are watching Russia and Japan. Okay. What the heck war is that about? Oh, it's a crusade against the Ottomans. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Ah, there we go. Zhatelier has been... I suppose that was already a state. Which is probably why the provinces were so expensive. Oh, there's the truce with Ottomans ended. I could potentially just do a quick war against the Ottomans. Grab a bit more land over here in Egypt, as well as get a border with Tunis, I guess. That wouldn't be too difficult. At the same time, it's going to be tricky to get the sieges done, really. Because there's not that much to... Well, most of it's already occupied one way or another. So we'll get at least one of these armies into Egypt. We'll stop drilling. Aid a little bit in there. We'll get a second army as well. Get the 3-star general in. Yeah, that should make life a little bit easier. Well, I say easier, but, you know, we can get a little bit more things done, I hope. We'll get this army out of drilling as well, actually. And then let's go ahead and load that up into the boat. Transport this into Anatolia. Right, Ottomans. I think it's time for us to have another jolly good war over here. And I think we're going to go with the Great Holy War. I do have the Imperialism. Actually, where is their capital? Would that be something that we could easily siege down? I don't think so. It is somewhere in here. It used to be somewhere around here, wasn't it? No, it's over there. Okay, well, that's already sieged down, so it's better to go with the Great Holy War, really. Which should still be pretty darn easy. Alright, so we're going to start sieging down that. Get a couple sieges underway. So I've got another one over here that could do a bit more sieging along there. At least some of it. We've got the Crusade. That's perfect. We could go ahead and send in our fleet over here to do a bit more enemy fleet hunting in the Mediterranean. And there we go. That's already the first 2 provinces. Oh, bit of a naval combat over here against the Songhai's fleet. We lost 2 trade ships in that. It's not the end of the world. Not ideal, but not the end of the world. Oh, there we go. That's sieged down there. Most of this is sieged down by Persia, so there's not too much that I can do there. I guess I could just send this one into the Songhai's territories. Russia wants to go through my lands. I mean, that's fair. Oh, now that we've got the money. Oh, there we go. Did lose a couple more light ships, but at the same time, we did sink the entire enemy fleet. Oh, capture most of it admittedly, but regardless. Let's get the university in Cairo underway. We'll be spending most of our money on this, I reckon, but that's fine. We're not going to spend any manpower on this. Because I suspect that we're going to be losing a decent bit during the war. And we need to save up some for future wars as well. I suppose what I could do is I could get another 2 light ships over there at least. Oh, there we go. Benghazi's been sieged down. But I suppose means that we can just move there. And there. Not too much over there. Well, I guess we'll just get this army back to Egypt. Quite frankly. And okay, so Bosnia needs to be Catholic. Or Cairo needs to have a fort, which is not necessarily a bad one. Oh, right, yeah, we just need to upgrade that. So, yeah, that's doable. We don't have the money to actually upgrade that yet. Plus, we're building up the trade project there. We'll get this one done in due time, I hope. It will be a bit of a money sink right now, but that's to be expected. Full trade policies. Yeah, I think we need to protect our burghers. Means that they're going to be loyal, as well as get a bit more trade efficiency, which... Oh, wow, we're almost making 600 ducats now total. That's pretty decent. Get some more sieges underway in here. Where's the big fleet? Right now, because I'm going to need that... Oh, there it is. I'm going to need that over here. Locate the fort. Establish cantonments. So more manpower. We can afford spending 60 ducats for another manpower. There we go. So that's now 24 development. That's not bad. In that particular province. Right, so it's almost November. Yeah, in January we can get the admin tech. That'll be handy. As soon as we get the siege started over here, what we can do is we can actually go ahead and just do the naval barrage, hopefully. There we go. So we still have a 42% chance of winning the siege. That's a pretty decent chances. I'll take those. Oh, and now we can get the admin tech. Excellent. Development cost goes down. We are... Right, so the next tech is actually going to require enlightenment. So it'll take some time. Right, that reminds me. Let's go ahead and spend some more money on the university in Cairo. We're now still quite a few years away from getting that completed. Hey, there we go. Siege down in Fazan. I suppose what I could do... I need to wait for a moment. Give these orders to then start sieging down further into Songhai. Although, Songhai, what we'll probably do is we'll try to take a little bit of foothold over here. Essentially those. That's... Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Ottomans would be a bit upset about it, but that's fine. Hey, there we go. That's the 4th siege down. Now we can siege the rest of that. Would that actually mean that Songhai would actually be more willing to take the peace deal? No, not yet. Oh, right, yeah. Once we siege down, the areas over here should be fine. Yeah, it looks like we've sieged down as much as we can against the Ottomans over here. Oh, okay, there's a few more things. Oh, right, Russia too. Well, actually, no, Russia already owned this for a while. Genoa has expanded. And then there's still some Crimean separatists. Wait, yeah, so if Russia's still got the occupation going on in there, that should be quite self-explanatory. They are still at war. Oh, new nation has formed. Jen over there. Or maybe it's just that we discovered it now. So Songhai, how close are you willing to take the peace deal? Not yet there. I mean, it's a decent bit, but yeah, it's just, you know, I want to get a bit of coastline in here. Then the idea is to have a war against Spain one way or another. Give these provinces Tunis. Then have a war against Tunis, siege down all of this. So that the entire Tunisia area gets 100% devastation. And go from there. Oh, okay. So what we need to do is we need to actually occupy some ports down here. Which I guess means mostly the capital, really. Well, it's not the only one, but it's the closest one. Because the fort over here in Djerba does not actually count. Oh, Mogadishu is fighting. Well, sure. But who joined the war? Oh, so Portugal declared war on Songhai. This is Portugal and their vassals, and Ethiopia, I guess. What's that war? Portuguese Songhai Imperialist War. And then, of course, the Russian Crusade and our Great Holy War against the Ottomans. Oh, looks like we actually found one of the armies here. Well, the Latin Empire found. That should be a pretty easy victory. For, oh boy, that's a stack wipe. There we go. More provinces seized down. Portugal, no, I'm not going to give you military access. Right, so we did at least get some of these areas seized down in here, so we'll try to get some of that. And all of that. I could try to take some more land over there. Don't know if I should, though. Because I don't actually want to have, like, a huge amount of admin points that I need to spend to core everything. Although, admittedly, these are going to be trade company territories. But still. I don't want to be focusing too much over there. And, of course, with Songhai, the peace deal, they would not accept that yet. Although I suspect we're getting a bit more power over it. Or the war score over here. Oh, is Katsina something that... No, we can't separate peace them. At least the capital's being sieged down. There is that, but it's, yeah, it's not quite there yet in terms of what we need. I'm going to go ahead and move this one back to the coastline. Well, this one, I'm just going to go ahead and split the army. One side is going to continue there, and the other one's going to start doing the sieging up to there. To the Songhai capital. So the sooner we get that siege down, the better. Alright, the Portuguese are already in here. They're not sieging down the capital yet, though, which is kind of good. Yeah, they got the Ardor siege down. Oh, yeah, they got a... Oh, yeah, they got a border right here. Well, that makes a bit more sense then. Why they would be declaring war. Okay, we didn't quite win on the first check, the siege in Gao, but I don't think it's going to take too long. What we will do, though, in the meanwhile, is we're going to do a bit more development. There we go. That's a little bit more spent. Actually, we've got another 9 force limit that we're not utilizing. Oh, Bulgarian separatists. Oh, right. Someone pieced out. Oh, the Persians pieced out. Okay, let's go and continue with the sieging. Which I guess also means that this army can get back to sieging. There's Medina over there. Right, Songhai is potentially willing for a peace deal soon. I guess as soon as we siege down the capital, they'll probably be willing to take the peace deal. Go and regroup the army. Oh, Songhai is... No. I've got other plans for you. Ooh, also, we still got a whole lot of money to upgrade the university over here. Let's go out and spend that. There we go. Is that is now completed? Oh, and France declare another war. In the meanwhile, oh right, and that reminds me, we needed to upgrade the fort over here. That's going to be a level 6 fort soon enough in Cairo. And we're starting to siege down a bit more lands in Anatolia. It's not going to be a huge amount necessarily, but it's still going to help. I could use the artillery barrage over here to speed up the siege. I don't think we need to, though. I think it would be a bit of a waste of points, really. There we go. That's been sieged down. So Songhai, would you be willing to get a peace deal now? You would. How much would you be willing to give me money? 400 ducats? You know what? I'll take that. So we get the 4 provinces in the north. And then we get some money. I think that's fair. And then I guess I could start coring all of that real quick. And that also means that we can probably just send this one back north. And then Ottomans... Still need to get the peace deals set up over here, although I suspect... Okay, so if I take those provinces, that wouldn't be too bad. I might be able to release some more nations, perhaps. I mean, someone like Syria could be somewhat useful. Although, since it's not a war goal... Well, it's not part of the war goal, it might be a little bit tricky. I don't suppose I can... oh, I could force relation on them. A Catholic Ottomans. That would be interesting, to say the least. But then what we'll do is we'll have them... Oh, okay, never mind. We can hold on to your claims, I guess. We're going to go and take a bit more money. Yeah, that's another 1,000 ducats. There we go. Keep the war brief. And then we're going to go ahead and get some more coring underway, I guess. Get more of the coastline there, and I guess we've got the big fleet over here. I'm going to get rid of these transport ships here. Because we've got already 40, we don't need these. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade some of these ships. Well, most of them are still in... Oh, right, we lost the Crusade. Which does cut down our income a little bit. We're still making, you know, 570, which isn't too bad. Oh dear, we lost the general. And the army that is actually moving back from the south. It's only 15 points for now. Okay. 4252. I mean, that's not too bad either. That's actually going to reduce the attrition quite a bit. Make it a little bit easier to get back to, you know, friendly territories without having to worry about too much. Let's move this one back to Suez. And then, of course, we've got one over here that we can move back to the coastline. But the Russians are still fighting their war against the Ottomans. It looks like the, yeah, the Persians have started expanding a lot. There's no denying that. Oh, oh, right, yeah, Ethiopia is fighting a war. Although not against Ottomans, but some of the other nations. I suppose good on Ethiopia, but we might need to do a bit of war against them. Now, I would call it in Portugal, which admittedly I would not be able to call it in... Oh. Right, France does not want to join on that war. Oh, who's pirating in here? Is that in Venice? It is in Venice. Alright then, let's go ahead and take out a few... galleys. I think that's probably going to be more than enough. It's like 20. And send this to hunt pirates in Venice. Potentially take another 20 from here to hunt pirates in Genoa as well. I don't think there's no pirates there currently. So that's at least good. And right, we should still be making pretty good money. We have gotten the fort underway over here in Cairo. So that's gonna get sorted out. And it's, oh right, so this is gonna be our trade company in Tunis. Incorruptible. Aha, Spain lose a bit of spy network in our nation. Excellent. Right, so we've still got a bit of Tunisian separatists. Oh wow, that is a lot. Yeah, that's not ideal, but we still need to get a war against Spain to give these to Tunis. I mean, we don't have to give them to Tunis directly. We just need to have technically being a war against Tunis and Spain, I guess, at the same time. Tunis doesn't have any allies, though, so that would be doable. The problem is going to be Spain. They got quite a large army. Admittedly, we've got a decent-sized army as well, and we could still increase the size even further. Although what we're going to do is we'll actually save up the money for another great project. Get the... I guess that would be Avignon, get that to level 3. No, support baroque music. A bit more prestige. And we're already getting +4 per year at 100. So I don't think we actually need that. Freedom of press. We'll take a bit of unrest. It'll be fine. We want trade protection against Ethiopia. Or did we lose? Oh, we may have lost that actually. Oh, Tunis wants to go through my lands. Nope, nope, nope. Denied. You should probably go for 100 billions over here. Is there actually... Yeah, we move over there, so we'll at least not be taking attrition at all times. Just sometimes. Actually, can I... Oh, no, we got that coring underway, so we can't upgrade that fort yet. It's something that we will have to do at some point, though. Ooh. The Songhai had to cede some province... Actually, quite a few provinces to Portugal. Renounce their cores. Release 3 different nations. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, they got us cut off from North Africa pretty... well... Or rather, they got split in 2, I guess. It looks like Ethiopia is having a bit of a hard time in their war. Although, they are still winning it. Right, but I do see that we are actually out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Have it already. Also got links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and next time, bye-bye.